Hello there, welcome to episode 3 of the Gospel Diaries Podcast. Last time it was wonderful, and today, as promised, will be twice as wonderful as the last time. And today I'm not here alone as usual. I'm here with, beautiful faces and, a handsome young man whom you're going to know very soon. And we are going to be sharing wonderful, inspiring experience with each and every one of you today. I'm your host, Imong Abigail James, and with me today on the show are
Wakoma Aime.
Okay.
And Emmanuel Kayode Ajao.
I am a Fruitfulness, the co-host.
All right. So welcome to today's episode of Gospel Diary Podcast. And to the topic of today is something very, very juicy. We are core members, and we usually have sets that come and go. So this time around, we are lucky to have, our ex-core members in the show with us today. Two wonderful personalities. I like to call them Papa and Mama. So we have Papa and Mama on the show today together with Iron Fruitfulness, and we are going to be dissecting NYSC life. So we literally want to discuss NYSC, what it is, like the experience of leaving the house, coming from a very far location to another end, and then, coping, serving God, doing right, impacting life, and, making sure that you give out the best even before you leave. So that's actually what we are going to be discussing today with each and every one of us. I'm a core member, so I'll be sharing my own experience. So let's just start. First, when we talk about NYSC, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is, how did you react when you saw your posting? Your call-up letter. How did you react when you saw your call-up letter? Mine?
Did you cry? Did you laugh? What exactly?
So how did you react when you saw your call-up letter?
When I saw my call-up letter, or for someone like me that was so sure, I've been praying.
Oh, God spoke to me.
So I've been praying. I've been telling God what I wanted.
Yes.
And God had even assured me that He was going to take me to a good place, a very wonderful place. So that night, I saw it at night, maybe 11 p.m. something that kind of time. So I opened my phone and I saw Gombe. I just dropped the phone. I just dropped. I was shocked. So I didn't shout, but I was shocked. I'm like, is it a mistake? So I refreshed.
And you see, so Brema about him. Actually, Brema was relaxed. I know he said he also knew. Yes, he also knew that I was coming.
Well, I could remember that morning. It was just around I think 6 or 7. So I was online. So I discovered that some of my colleagues have seen their posting. So I needed to check my own. So when I had Abuja in mind. So yes, I had Abuja in mind sincerely. I wanted to go to Abuja, and even when they had asked me before, I would be telling them Abuja. Yes, it's something like that. So I was so when I saw Gombe, so I didn't like it sincerely initially, but I just acted that
cool.
Trying to just be cool, but I wasn't cool. So I was having this kind of this uncertainty, of what is ahead of you.
What's ahead of you. And that kind of thing. Somebody like me, I was already envisioning myself in maybe places like Osun, as in, I already started planning the way I'll be saying good morning, sir. But when I came here, I didn't know how to say Oh my God, that's very, very beautiful experience. I'm very sure that Fruitful was the one experience.
Actually, we were praying, I and my parents, and I knew they would send me to the north, but I didn't think of northeast or somewhere like Gombe State. Yes, I knew they would send me to the north. Wow. So when I saw my call-up letter, I saw Bauchi, and I was like, okay, it's Bauchi. And I showed my older brother. He looked at it very well. I said, no, it's not Bauchi. It's Bauchi Road. Okay. Then I was angry for first 30 minutes, and then we went inside to pray, I and my parents and my siblings. And after that, I was just assured that, okay, Gombe State would be a nice place for me, and God is sending me here.
Oh my God.
So that's cool.
Then not to even talk of when each and every one of us went to camp. I'd started seeing pictures of camp, like other people camp, like River State camp, Lagos camp, Abuja, the way the thing was signed. So the day that they dropped me at that, like guys, when I saw that,
is fine. And I was like, okay, another camp is Gombe camp is fine. Okay. And then when I entered there, I was like, is this what the
So how was it like? Me when I came actually because of school. When I saw the soldiers, I was like, okay, maybe outside, inside, what will be inside? But the inside was beautiful for me. I don't know about like.
No, I wasn't expecting much from them actually. For the fact that it's when we think of the north, we think of the worst.
Actually, yes.
We think of every bad thing. So I was expecting them not to really. So I wasn't disappointed.
When you came inside the camp.
Yes, actually. So the fact is that the ideology we have about the north. So we thought that is a place that people are suffering, things are not going well, the road is bad, and then there is no lights, everything is not just there. Because we thought that the pictures they usually sell to us through social media, these are imaginary people.
About north is that cost of living is cheap.
And then there was lights.
Yes. No, I just one thing that they assured me of, because when I went, the first person I told was my uncle. I was in their house there. So I went to tell him that I call up the out. Where? I said, Gombe. I was like, hey. He said he said in Bauchi.
Oh, that's
but then cost of living is cheap, that I will enjoy it if it's that one. But then other things may not really be there. So that cost of living was cheap. I took that.
Wow.
And sincerely, when I came, because before I left my house, so my mind has been made up already that not actually to stay, but I've taken the faith. I've been like, okay, let's face it.
Trusting God,
because I have
going by faith.
Yes, I just been, because even my coming here already, things have been immediately. I heard the news that have been posted to Gombe.
Yes.
So people in the fellowship already, because they have been waiting. They already, everybody has been listening. Even someone just
plenty of course, like.
I know. I just
What did you say? I called this righteous.
Yes.
I called the mama. I called one sister patient. Sister Gospel.
I didn't call anybody. Like it was, you know that it was somebody that went. Immediately I told my friend that okay, I was supposed to Gombe State. He just went to Facebook and brought out DLCF Church and sent to me and said, this place will be fine. You will enjoy the church. They know I'm seeing the fellowship. You're going to enjoy the fellowship. So I didn't have anybody. I didn't even know that. I knew actually that like all these pastors' numbers used to move around campus. But I didn't know how
I only called Bauchi. I did not call Gombe State. When I came to Gombe State camp, I saw live bookshop and I was like,
at the camp.
Yes.
Wow,
that's so beautiful.
Actually, I called the righteous, the GC, then I called him. But when I got to Bauchi, so I have first of all chatted him on WhatsApp that please, my name is Emmanuel, I've been posted to Gombe. Please, how can I go about it? So he just answered me casually, like, okay, it's good. Call the number that is there and this and this.
Yes.
So, and one thing with me is that since I was coming, immediately I heard the news, someone just went ahead to bought the bus ticket for me.
Oh, wow.
You understand? So, and he told me, because I was planning to leave on Wednesday.
Yes.
So I told him at Bible study on Monday.
Yes.
No, I told him in the morning. So we met at the Bible study on Monday. Yes. So he told me that I don't have to go on Wednesday. I must go tomorrow.
Wow.
So that tomorrow morning, he went there, or Tuesday morning rather, he went to buy the bus ticket. And he told me that I have to be leaving by 6 p.m. You understand? 6 p.m.
So many
I took the night.
Yes.
So how was the journey?
I enjoyed it. Actually, no. I love traveling. I love traveling actually. So it's like maybe I was just cruising. You get? I was just enjoying life. I just know that.
We really had to come here. I don't know. I find it like we are testimonies when we go back to our homes that what you think about this place is not really what it is. They are more. You know, when I came to camp and I found out that the meaning of Gombe was the joy in Savannah, I said, wow, this is what the joy in Savannah. Yes. So how was camp experience? You know, I had a friend in camp that said he was traumatized just because of the whole camp. You know, everything that was going on inside that camp for 21 days. For me, it was one of the best experiences of my life. I don't know, maybe because I had planned it in my head that, okay, I was going to get the best out of this. Because my aim was go there, have fun, enjoy it, and after 21 days, relocate to Abuja.
My aim was to go there, and do my thing. Don't talk to anybody.
I'll
Don't
come
make
out.
friends.
But someone like GC Manuel now, I know that.
No, actually, no, I was immediately I got to the camp. I was made platoon commander. You understand? For the oath taking. No. For my platoon commander for the oath taking. Okay, you get so. And when I got to the camp, the first thing that I felt was spiritual. So that day, the room they put me, I was the only Westerner. Wow, you understand now? The Yoruba guy. Yes. All of them, they are Hausa people. Oh. You understand? So, and they are speaking the language, blah, 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 all this stuff. So I was somehow, although I didn't have issue with them. Yes, so that night, I just went to the back of the lodge we were. So I felt to be praying. Oh. So like I knew that it wasn't normal. So I was just doing it. So every night, for every night, I'll just be praying. I will go there, I will just be praying, I will just be moving around, I will be praying, I will just be praying. So I think I was made platoon commander, and after some time then I was now made NCCF camp coordinator. Oh. So when those things was coming. So from there I discovered that no, you get it. Oh my God. It's as if I have to stay in this place. Because what is all this now? You get so sincerely. So I really did. Yeah, I really did.
For me, camp was not too nice. Because for the first 3 days, I got there. The third day of my coming, my phone was stolen. Oh. So that spoiled a lot of things for me. But then when it was stolen, I was no longer locked up in my phone. I started to relate. I had to make friends. I was now involved. When you're with your phone, sometimes you can be here, but you're just busy and you're not even really interacting with the next person. So because of that, I was interacting. Though I came with the mind that I was going to participate. The reason for that, because they told me that if you participate in camp, because I had made up my mind that I was going to stay in Gombe. So I wanted a good place. So I had to participate in all of those things, join OBS, just try and do one or two stuff.
Yes, I also joined the OBS. They said that, they gave us that idea that so that kind of freedom it comes along with. So I love OBS and I was there. So
camp was actually beautiful. So now let's now look at the part where we finished camp for 21 days. It's more like we were in boarding house, but so we had finished the boarding house session and giving me food for free, and then forcing me to eat
and the food in the camp now.
No, please, the food in the camp was good for me.
I ate some of it. It was okay.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm the kind of person that don't really like, so I enjoy it.
It's soup that wasn't used to it.
Oh, okay.
And their soup.
But I
ate was Sunday rice and
chicken.
Yes, was so good. Even to the extent that then I was asking that which type of bread is it?
Honestly, I didn't.
So when I even it's white light.
It's white light. Please go back to the world. So when you came out now,
I'm sorry, before I came out, so at the camp too, I won debate.
I was so active in my own time. Yes, I was very active. Yes.
They came to our platoon and they were like, there will be debate competition. Yes. So I'd be like, debate competition. Something just tell me that go for it now. We can do it. I just say yes. I'm going to represent our platoon. Yes, I did. So I just bring the topic together. I was studying. I was reading it. Like I've written out. I made a content for it on my phone. So I just be going over it. So that day like this, I was just like, I just stood up. I just began to talk that it's about leadership. Yes. And one of the things I was talking about most is leadership. Yes. So and come and see.
Wow. I literally engaged in everything in camp, but that was the only part because I was too busy like doing this, doing that. Now I was the platoon commander, but yet I was working straight with that OBS mommy. So there were like so many activities. I have to be there, I have to be there, but camp was beautiful. Yes, let's now talk about coming outside. Like when you came
streets of Gombe.
I was very impressed.
You've not seen the town. Most of it came from this side.
Yes.
The road was bad and everything.
When they went through that federal crossroad,
when I saw
wow. Yes. Okay, this is a state.
What was the first thing that came to your mind when you saw that their street was okay?
And like, because they had already told us that in camp.
Yeah, they told us that
Nobody even said anything about it to
They
me.
kept telling us that this place is fine. People have not
Okay.
entered Gombe. This is
Yeah.
Afro.
Yeah.
This is not Gombe. So we
Wow.
enter, I'm like, this road is fine and everything. So yes, I was
So
impressed.
so locating PPA, I know most of us, literally all of us here did Said. So we did Said. I'm sure you did Said. You did locating. What was the PPA?
For the private school.
Oh, private school. Okay.
Secondary school.
Secondary
Yeah,
school.
it was
Okay.
I was actually posted to a secondary school, but I don't
As a leader
want to.
that you are.
I don't want to be in secondary school for some reasons. you
Yes,
understand?
yes.
So number one was that I've been teaching secondary school for some time
Okay,
before
so
I came for
children,
NYSC.
yeah.
So I felt like I need to upgrade. So you get and also from home, people were keep saying that I should not don't go to the secondary school. They will just do this and do that.
Yes.
And also me myself, I really want to be in a higher institution. So
Okay.
I talked to one or two people,
Yes.
and I was. What I even felt out of it is that it's an arranged plan already. That
yes.
God really want me to serve in the college.
Okay.
Because when I got FCE,
Okay.
Federal College of Education, Technical
yes.
Gombe.
Mm.
So just that, imagine when I got there, the HOD of mathematics department
Yes.
was from my home state.
Oh wow.
You get,
Yes.
and also he's my pastor here in the fellowship.
In the
So
fellowship.
it's like this thing is normal.
God arranged it
It's
for you.
arranged.
So someone like me, I was in the primary health care. Like, sorry, did I say I was? I'm serving the primary health care. Very fruitful.
School of Nursing.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Lecturer. I was like, oh, I'll be a lecturer.
So merging this together and just got that we are all of the same fellowship, DLCF, that we are so proud of, and then serving God and doing PPA and doing Said and doing personal projects. Because I'm very sure that we have one of us here did personal project like so much. So doing personal project, how are you able to merge doing personal? I'm going to actually be concentrating on the both of you right now, because this one we are still trying to find our way through. But how are you able to merge PPA, and then at some point you became escorts in church, you had to lead, and I'm very sure you had good roles, papa, mama, you had serious roles. So how are you able to merge all those together? This one is now a question now, so that we would hear from you.
Okay, so
Who would like to go first? Okay.
yeah, I was, NYSC is actually a fraction of a journey. It's a part of the journey. So I can say that it's not something that begins today.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to leadership, when it comes to, merging things together. So it's not something that I just start doing. You understand? By the grace of God, I was once a leader in my campus fellowship.
Okay.
So whereby I was a student at the same time being a leader in the fellowship, and also I was doing some remote work in the town. So you get, so it's something that I have been part of me. So when I got to Gombe, and I've been also seeing the light of this kind of leadership. I was thinking that I'm going to help in electronics.
Okay.
So that was my, yes, because I really want to work in the media work. I want to do media stuff. So when I came and, merging PPA, FCE is a beautiful place to be. And number one, the father is an institution. So, a life of lecturer.
Yes,
so I was just like an assistant
lecturer.
You understand?
Yes.
So I was like assisting the HOD of the mathematics department.
Okay.
So therefore, that shows that I could work not fully. You understand?
Yeah.
So I could come when he needs me, and also he gave me some assignment, to look after some students in their project work and stuff. So that gave me leverage and also time.
So merging church activities and all, no?
Yes, and also when I, being a leader, also eventually in Corpers fellowship. So as number one, I saw it as a privilege. It's a great privilege. And also there's one thing I used to tell people, and working with my pastor, our state Corpers coordinator.
Yes.
So it makes leadership so simple.
So easy.
It's also easy. So I used to say that all you just need to do is to be obedient. I used to say that you don't have a problem.
Yes, honestly.
You can't just submit, just to be.
Yes. You would enjoy it.
You will be one of the best leader. So now the level of you being good is the level of you being submissive.
Yes, I'm ready to learn.
Ready to learn.
Yes.
Just be obedient. Be an obedient. When you hear instructions. So because I could remember the first time he invited me, I was asking him a question that how is it possible that leaders will come, and within a year, so they come and then they were able to do one or two things, and
It's not even up to
because it's just 10 months.
Yes, 10 months.
You understand?
Yes.
And everybody just blend to, and you are enjoying these people. Before you know it, they tell you that next month they are going, and this set of people just came again. So, and in campus we came from, it's not like that. Even where we have 4 years, and some leaders having the opportunity of 2 years, you still see a lot of difficulties, a lot of frictions in, especially in administration.
What about the flow with the corpers? No, you're a corper leader, corpers coordinator. Like, how did you flow with young persons that, okay, imagine, I know that even in the campus, since you're a leader in the campus, so it's not so much of a big deal. But this time around, there's nothing like, I'm in year 1, I'm in year 2, so follow all of us, we are one. Yes, holders. So how are you able to, how are you able to,
You know, there's one thing about leadership that I learned, especially when it comes to being a church leader, that it's about two things. So there is a spirituality part of the leadership, and there is administrative part of it.
Okay.
So if you could understand that spiritual controls the physical. So if you can, I discovered that if you can be spiritually sound, so it will rub over your administration. You understand? Because this thing is about value. So everybody tends to look and to stay, and even to do much more, wait much more, give much more, to where they are enjoying value, where they find value. So all I just need to do was to increase myself, like self-development.
Let me hear from Sister Obi, how she was able to meet. Mama Obi, like Mama, how were you able to meet sisters, PPA, and you were even teaching? So how did you do that?
PPA was student struggle. You know, I started my PPA because I love children. I love children and I love teaching. But then it was, when I started, it was very far from the lodge, and again it was stressful, writing lesson notes and all of that, doing everything. And then before we knew it, we're just there for the person sent forth, and we're called like, you are now the. I was shocked too, honestly. I wasn't expecting it. So, but then one thing that helped me was the fact that I had people I submitted to. I had a wonderful predecessor. So I would always go back to her. Even she was still around when I just got there. So she would always tell me, okay, this is it, it's not hard. So even that very day, I just went to God and I'm like, God, I didn't expect this. I wasn't planning for all of this. And for me, when he spoke, he was a leader in the campus. But I had always been in the youth and adult church, even when I was in campus. Yes, I didn't have anything to do with campus church. So it was, I didn't know anything about GC. What do they do? What are they? I don't know. All I know is youth leader, youth in church.
I just remember the financial coordinator.
Yeah, that was another thing. That was another thing.
So she was learning how to sew.
Yeah. In fact, I just had to. Sometimes I would write my goals for the day because I don't want to forget anything. Or I send this one. Write the tithe for the day. Write the offering. Do your lesson note and all of that. So I had to plan. Multitasking is there, yes. So I had to learn how to multitask. It's something we've already been doing.
So now you can add to your CV that you have
it's there.
Sure.
You know, what I can just say is that leadership in the church gets easier when you follow the head of the church, which is Christ.
Yes.
So it's supposed to say that follow me as I follow Jesus. You understand? So one thing I just make sure that I determine that I will do is that I will do my best as a human being, as a believer, to make sure that I give myself in the way I know how. You understand, to things of God. So you get. So I discovered that in DLCF, all the corpers or most of us that came have the same mind. So we are minding the same thing.
Yes.
You understand? So
the God factor number one and everything.
It was there. It wasn't so difficult. It wasn't difficult at all. But imagine, so the sisters lodge peaceful, the brothers lodge peaceful. Everybody was so okay.
And everybody just worked together.
So there wasn't. It's not a big deal. Say you get to us.
I remember something when I was that very first day when we made GC and sisters coordinator. And I was like, what kind of God is? What kind of, I think one big load. So when I prayed that day, I remember God saying, it's just one day at a time.
Exactly. And I have your back. I'm there for you.
It just keeps coming like this and before you are done.
And before you know,
and it wasn't really hard, actually. Because you just keep following it as it unfolds.
And then you get to see, there's one thing I learned that the time you give to God, He compensates you in other ways. So the places are the areas where you're supposed to be lacking. That time you're giving to him, he pays you off in those areas. For instance, now like our PPAs, I don't think that either any of us, had situations where there was like a rift and then you were not able to meet up. You still had time for God. You still serve God the way you're supposed to do. You make sure that his house was not lacking, and then you make sure that your PPA was not lacking, and you make sure that every goal you achieved, like your Said, you still came top. Yes, personal CDS. Honestly, like I give kudos to people that do those things. Like, bro, take it. I give kudos to people that do those.
I will say that also, when it comes to leadership, people mostly tend to see the general coordinator, as being a very good leader. And most of the times, we don't see the executive. For example, now I have AGC, I have social welfare, I have executive, I have media. Because when you look at our set, we begin a lot of beautiful stuff. You understand? So, and what I could just say is that we are blessed with people. We are blessed. I was blessed with people to work with. You understand? So there was this high level of unity. You understand? And so most of the time, stuff that were done in media, they were done out of their creativity. You understand now? That this is what we have done. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, and this is what we have done in the Corpers, the secretary. Then they also do beautiful things. So before you know it, and when we copulate everything together, so wow, so you get to So and also the personal CDS. I already had it in mind that I will serve anywhere I'm posted to. I have before I left. I have had it in mind that I will.
That was did you have personal CDS in mind?
Yes, like before I was coming.
I've
already had personal CDS in mind. Because Peers Education Network actually have that kind of we have that vision. So something that I begin when I was in campus. Peers Education Network PEN. So what we do is that we look into the community and see how we can help young ones to get better. So now when I came, I felt like I'm going to continue this vision, but under the watch of NYSC. So that will now be translated to my personal CDS, Community Development Service. So that was what actually happened. You get so, and it's when you are following your visions, and also it's a dream you had. You understand? So to me, I was enjoying doing it.
So it's about like he had growth. Like I had opportunity of working, like doing this personal CDS stuff, and God, it was pinchy. But the end is the end that is actually beautiful. You see, when you glance, I'm very sure that when Burma look back and it's like, wow.
Actually, I walked past a young boy. I was just walking past. I'm like, hello. And where did I know this one from? And I realized it was one of those that you thought, was it Barbie or like,
impact.
Yes, I could remember. It's actually also is a privilege.
It's a privilege.
So I see it as a privilege. I see it as an opportunity. And also one thing that CDS really taught me is the power of time. I'm telling you. So it makes me to understand that everything works in season and timing.
Yes.
Because number one, it makes my NYSC year
focused,
smaller.
It seems to
it seems to run too fast. Yes. Because I proposed 5 projects. I needed to meet up to those 5 projects. So it's as if the time is not enough. So I don't have mind of the 1 year is too long. To me, it's not too long because I have a whole load to do, and I must finish it a month before our POP. So that's another thing. So that makes me to really give myself to those things.
So it is possible. It is actually possible for core members to do different things and still not lag, and like one is not dragging, but everything depends on time.
Yes.
So your time. What are your advice? For instance, your ex-core members, we have OV Naturals here, and then we have
CEO
PEN Education Network.
Yes.
So what are your all right, fine. So now, what about learning skills? You know that some persons come for NYSC, like when you come for service, apart from the 33K that we are being paid, and then you are impacting life, you're giving your time to God too, because you didn't let God lack. Is it possible for you? Did you learn any skill?
And there's still looking for a side work.
Like more money was coming. Because we started this service and then we realized that honestly just started, cost of living just skyrocketed from nowhere. So were there side hustles you had to, do skills you had to learn? Like me, I took lesson. I took a lesson, yes, because in this kind of area where we are, yes, I took a lesson. I had to start teaching students, just so that I could keep fit.
Yeah. For me, when I realized that 33K was never going to be enough, and I'm someone that doesn't like to ask home. Corpers now, it's not.
Come on.
So I decided home lesson was just it. I started to teach home lesson, but I realized that I don't know if it's like that. I don't think it's like that for everyone.
Yes.
But the kind of people, should I call them clients I met, they're not the type I wanted.
Okay.
The pay was not enough, if I should say it like that.
But I think that's how it is generally.
I don't think so.
But another thing is that you are paid in your PPA now. I also spend money for my transport
My
too.
PPA was so far.
And they are not paying. They are not paying. They didn't pay.
What do you think that you had a private lesson here and the pay was
Sometimes mine.
Wait. Actually, what happened was that, see, let me say something also before I go into that pay. There is something about mindset.
Wow.
When I came and then I asked that, I study mathematics. So I know that mathematics is always wanted. They always need a tutor for mathematics and also English in the next, because we're in the north. So people want to, up their stuff. So what I did was that I think I met someone when I began. I mean, in that time, I met someone. They now told me that I said I need something I can be doing as a coming, but I can bring in money. And I said that what do you mean? You are living in federal low cost. All those big houses that are there. Why can't you wear your khaki and go and knock at them? You understand now? So that's on Thursday. So no, on Saturday, I think the first time I went, I didn't meet them. I think I went on Thursday, because it's Thursday we normally wear our khaki. So and I discovered that these people have gone to work. So what I did, I now waited till Saturday morning. So on Saturday morning, I just wear my cap. So I was knocking doors. So I got to some places that security will just not be friendly. So you get. I was just like, good afternoon here. I'm a core member. I'm a new core member in this environment, and I'm very good in English and mathematics, and also I'm a data analyst. So I said that. So please, it depends on the person I meet or I met. So if I meet the security, so I will talk to him that, please, is Oga inside? And then this and that. The Oga is Oga's family. Also, they have children that go to secondary school or not. So some of them will answer me. Some of them will not feel comfortable.
When I saw that lesson was not going to be it for me, I think I doubled the lesson. When I doubled the lesson, it was telling
doubled your stress,
because my PPA was there, church work was there, a lot was there. So God did it. I was, I got an offer because I'm into natural hairstyling. So I got an offer. I started to write content, so I started to write articles on natural hair care. So that was what helped me really. So I dropped.
That was remote, right?
Yes. So I dropped the other lesson that was not paid because I didn't get clients that were able to pay for that. Then talking about skills, I would say in service here, it's better you upskill than hunt for money so desperately.
So invest in your skills.
Yes, upskill yourself. Just invest in knowledge. It's easier to, as a corporate, it's easier to call home to ask for money than when you're done with service. Yes. So if they know that you are even upskilling, you are taking this course, doing this training, learning this skill, they would help you. They know that you are spending money. So I think it's better to do that. Just if you want to learn a skill, especially in this place that we are, there are so many opportunities to learn,
and they are not so expensive. Like when you come to the south and the west,
especially when you are a core member. So there is
a lot of discounts.
There are so many discounts for core members for whether digital skills, physical and normal skills, and
so basically just learn a skill.
So subsidized for corpers. So learn something, no matter what. Don't leave your service here the same way you came. When just go back with your BSc back. So just take something.
Let there be like an additional certificate.
Yes, something else.
Or knowledge, sir, because sometimes it may not be really certificate, but there should be that knowledge
That
that
is a strange man's land, so that you can
you learn.
Honestly, I think NYSC is a very important skill.
And also,
they don't even scrap it.
they won't.
Because many of us,
Where did they want to put their workers?
Honestly.
You understand?
just
So
leave your comfort
already,
zone, sort of leave your family, everything.
Yes.
I just come. It even helps you to know yourself.
Personal development.
It helps you to know your
personality develops you like throughout.
yes. Another thing is the ability to network.
Yes.
You know, there's this idea people has about the North. It's as if people are not so good here. It's a lie. You know, this might
They're really nice.
not just nice, intelligent.
Yes.
Like I've met people that are very young and they are so
doing great
intelligent.
things.
See, I was, because of my project, I enter many places.
Yes.
Here you get like got partnership with this Ashes Initiative and a whole lot of places. And come and see their people. Like speaking, I met someone. She was just, just discussing, and I was just like, wow. This is wonderful. You understand? So also about the work, I saw some lessons also that I did. You understand? So they've told me that this place is only 5,000 naira per month. I was like, it's not possible. That is not possible. You can't. How will you cheat mathematics? It's not possible. You understand now? So, but they are saying that that's not the best they have. So I was like, with this beautiful house,
Honestly,
so I see them driving very wonderful cars. So I knew that there's something is wrong somewhere. So then I believe that that would be the part of the way you present yourself, the package. So I just went there. I could remember one of these stuff. I met the man. So like enter the sitting room itself is telling. So you get and there's so I was just like, he said, how much did I want to collect? I was just like, actually, from where I came from.
Yes.
Because I've already had that it is 5K. They like paying. So I was just like, actually, from where I came from, when I teach once a child, just for 1 hour, 30 minutes, in a month, I usually collect 15,000 naira. So, and you said that you have 4 children. So, because of that, I would like to just take 13,000 naira from each of them. So that's 40. And he has been so wait. Now I've put it to him. There is no way that
he would
you can cut 40. It's not, even you can't cut it to 10. So at the end of the day, we had to agree on 25,000 naira per month.
It's fair.
You understand now? So 25,000 naira per month. So it's a very cool something. So and I also got another one beside them, beside that house. You understand? A woman having 3 people. So I think that one is not 15 or
so it is literally like very
possible. Although I eventually dropped those lessons because of the stuff. Number one, my CDS and then the church work, because the timing was clashing. And then another thing was actually most of the parts was because of them. Because in the north here, they want to go to, what do they call it? Islamia. So you understand? So the only time the time they have is when also there is program. So I needed to. So what I just did was that, and I changed it from home lesson to now school. So I heard that there was a school that they need a part-time mathematics teacher. So they said they don't pay well. But when I got there, I just did the same thing. So at the end of the day, they also have to pay well.
So it's very possible that you can serve, you can do PPA, you can do church, and then you can upskill yourself. You learn a skill do personal CDS. It does a lot. Like I'm sure it has blessed him a lot. So engaging in all these things, some persons say I'm coming to NYSC to come and flex. You're going to no doubt you have your time to relax. So but then make the best out of it, right? You make the best.
Actually, when you
look back, you know that I did something.
But before you like this,
the salary is off.
And then you now be saying, I wish I.
And you can still believe it that when our POP was 2 days before me, I was still feeling I didn't do well. Like
that is for somebody that has goals set out.
I was still feeling like there are some places I didn't touch and this and that. But really, I could still say thank
You shall leave it for the
you
rest
understand?
of us.
Yes,
That we
like,
too have
I
something
could still
to
say,
do.
because by the end of the day, it pays off.
Yes.
You understand? Like the personal CDS I did, I was able to be, what should I even call it now? Nominated for the governorship award.
Yes.
Wow.
So
That's
yes,
a big one, actually.
it's something that was also I'm so grateful for.
Yes.
So and also the leadership stuffs too
Yes.
in our if you guys see it.
Yes.
So
Dedication. If there's anything I know, dedication
really,
always pay off.
yes.
So
thank
to
God.
intending Corpers or Corpers coming, and even to people out there that are going to be watching us, that are going to see this video, what are your recommendations? What are you going to tell them? Me, I would say that you can do everything through Christ who strengthens you. Yes. As much as He lies with you, and you know that, okay, God is not going to suffer. I am still going to build myself financially. I will still build myself, spiritually. And then you are able to balance. But once you see, as a mental health advocate, I will always say, once you see that it is going beyond stretch, please, you rest. You see that it's going beyond rest, chop, sleep. Then you will continue away from where you stop.
Yeah,
So, I would like to hear from you. Yes.
Returning core members, 7 core members, and all. So I would say, like we had said before, that you serve God in your service year.
Yes.
Don't come to service year and forget God. Serve God in your service year. Then another important thing is having a goal for your service year. It's important. Even if God directs you to different areas, or having a goal keeps you on track.
Yes.
It helps you to know if you are spending time wisely. So if you come with a set goal in mind, okay, I want to do this. This is what I want to achieve in my service year. Spiritual goal, financial goal, whatever goal, putting it in writing will help you to measure yourself as you go along.
Yeah.
So set God, set goals, and all the
Okay.
Yeah. What I would say is that I would like to say, number one, acceptance. Wherever you are posted to, you have to accept it.
Yes.
Or let me say it. Let me reframe it. Yes.
He accepted the state.
Yes. Actually, when I say acceptance, you have to.
Oh, that was really an issue.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
Number one is that you have to accept where you are serving. Maybe I should put it like that.
Yes.
You have to accept where you are serving. Like you cannot spend 1 year of your life struggling within that this place is not okay, there is no water, this place is not nice. At times I've asked you a question: where is nice in Nigeria? Where is nice?
Even the Abuja is not nice.
You see anywhere that is green. Yes. If you see anywhere that is green, they used to say that the place was water. Yes. Number one, acceptance. Accept where you find yourself now. Maybe you are a serving core member. Stop deceased from people saying that this place is not good. Don't say it.
Take the best.
As the father, you are in already. You understand now?
Yes.
So know that, okay, this is where I am today. Accept it. Number two is that believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in God. You can't just, by this time of your life now, you can't just be doing things on trials. So now you are an adult. So you can't be joking with your spiritual life. You understand? You can't be joking with your spiritual life. And number two is that you have to concentrate.
Yes.
So have a focus, have a goal, as he has said, and be focused. Okay, by the end of your service year, you want to be a data analyst. By the end of the service year, you want to build a YouTube channel. By the end of the service year, you want to learn how to code. By the end of the service year, you are committed to it.
Yes.
So now, for you to be committed to such things, that requires determination. So now, at times when I say be committed to something, you may say that you want to go into the personal community development service projects, just like I did. Now, it requires determination. You have to be determined. You have to be dedicated to it. Okay, I was like, this project that I've started, I am going to see it to the end. The money was not coming forth, because the project were huge. The money was not coming forth. So what am I going to do? My other way will come in. I will be pushing all this money that I was saying that I, doing my PPA, or my other stuff I was doing. Those money was going into the CDS. You understand? So now that shows that I have a vision, I have a goal. You understand? And at the same time, I was dedicated to it. You understand? Being dedicated, being determined that, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. And another thing is that enjoy what you are doing. Anything you are doing, you're not enjoying.
And you're grumbling.
Someone asked me then, he said that, how are you doing this thing? Or I don't know. For example, now maybe during GCK, you know, saying during GCK, that's every day for 6 days we are busy, and people will like, "How are you coping?" I'll be like, "Do you mean coping?
Something I'm enjoying.
What do you mean by coping? No, even it's the day that we are not going anywhere that I do enjoy it." So what I'm trying to say is that enjoy what you are doing. It may be work, enjoy it. Find a way around it and make sure that you are enjoying it. So by the end of the day, definitely you are going to do well.
People learn a skill, right? They should learn skill. Just even character, please build up your character. Learn how to relate with people. Yes, because for some persons that will stay in family house, I stay in a family house, and it's not me. It's not all stay in family house. Yes, you learn how to relate. That okay, I just met somebody today, but I'm already laughing. I'm already understanding this person. Okay, this is what this person like, and this is what this person do not like. So no matter where you find yourself, no matter where you are, please try to relate, build bonds, learn a skill, be nice, accept where you are, and then just trust God that the lesson you have for me, the purpose you want me to achieve in being in this situation right now, that I would get it, and make sure that you get it before you leave. Yes. So
and to wrap it up, there is something I usually see, that this is Kairos time.
It
is actually harvest time. And at the same time, when we look at it, it's also a seed time. So it's a time to invest in yourself. So it's a time to look within, and then you invest into yourself's personal development. Understand the time and season, that okay, this time I am in. This is the time I need to look within and check. It's not the time to be pointing accusing finger. Oh, this is wrong. That is not the time. It is time to look within. Invest in yourself.
Thank you very, 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 very much. I believe our viewers got the best.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you to both of you. So we hope to see you next time. And then you like, you comment, subscribe. And then you do what? You share.
Yes.
Please share. So thank you. To meet next time.
Next episode. Bye.